Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Monday, January 26th, 2026. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games yet today, I always recommend that you pause the video and go and do that first, and then come back and compare and see how I did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I work on the games. I just ask that afterward you leave a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. So without further ado, I am going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. I'm going to close out craft from yesterday, exit out of full screen, shuffle these up, and make it full screen again. And here we go. Oh, yarn. Okay. Not a terrible start word. Oh, I almost clicked on close. Let me remove this. Okay. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then I'll get to working on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up, and it took me a while. My screen mirroring tool wasn't working. My camera stopped working. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't get the phone and the computer to talk. I had to plug in, which normally I don't. So fingers crossed this goes okay. We're going to open up the New York Times app and go down to Wordle. Guess your way to the correct word for January 26th. Go ahead, add another day to your 518-day streak. All right, after all that, I think the word is yarns. Oh my gosh. It took me like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. Yarns. Okay. All right, well, A and R in the wrong spot. So what about, we've got yarns. What about craft? Let's try craft. Okay, the R in the right spot, and we do have an F. So maybe an FR, an EA vowel team, maybe. What else is there? IA, OA, but I don't know if fro. Let's see. So we would have freak. I'm going to write these down. How many words do we have here? Remove that note. Okay, so freak. Is there any other FREA? Because the A is going to have to go in the fourth or the fifth spot, most likely. I'm not sure if there are any words that go like ARF starting with an A. I feel pretty good that the F will go at the beginning. So the EA, so FREAK, FR. So I don't know if FREAD is a word, but I could try it. Freed, Fred. Okay. Freel, Freem. I don't think there's really any other words there. And then we've got FROIA. I can also FRUA. Fry. Fryer. Fryer. It's the only one I could think of. What about OA? Froke. I don't know if Froke is a word. There's no T. There's no N. I don't know that that would word anyway. From. I don't think we have any FROA words. What about UA? Just to see all the options. Not that I can think of. Okay. The first word that came to mind is freak. I'm going to try that. Then I'll see, depending on whether there's an E in the word, whether we try freed or fryer or what. We'll go from here. Okay, well, that was it. I didn't have to go all through that. I should have just typed in freak. Okay. Oh my goodness. I got it in 3. My current and max streak are 519. I've played 856 games. Let's see what the bot has to say. It's luck. It's luck, I think. My words were probably unusual. Oh, it's given me a 92 out of 90. For luck, a 70 out of 99. Wow, the average was 4.3 and I got it in 3. So, hey, I beat the average. Okay. After the word yarns, there were still 146 words left. And then I did the word craft. I bet that really narrowed it down. Come on. There we go. Oh, it did. Okay, so after the word craft, there were only 2 words left. So my guess is freak and fryer were probably those 2 words, and FREAD is probably not a word. So then after that, I got it in 3. So it says you had 2 words to pick from and you chose the right one. So excellent. All right. And let's see, the bot I actually beat the bot. Slate, ramen, bode, and freak. Okay. All right. I don't understand the bot logic, but they're trying to eliminate the other consonants and things to hyper focus on what the word will be. Okay, well, let's move on to strands. Okay, looks like things are still sharing so far. Go ahead, add another day to your 97-day streak. Grape expectations. Grape expectations. Grape juice. Grapes become wine. Oh, I'm seeing Chardonnay. Okay, are we doing wine types here? Okay, yeah, I see Zinfandel. Let's do a screenshot and I will turn on this. Let's change to blue. Okay, so we've got our Chardonnay, Zinfandel, Malbec over here in the corner, Shiraz, whoops, Merlot. Yeah, Merlot. Okay, how many words are there? There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the other one is the spanogram. Let's change to yellow. No. Oh, okay. Buy the bottle. Buy the bottle. Oh, and it kind of looks a little bit like a bottle. That's fun. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let me click off of this. And we'll do our spanogram first. Buy the bottle. All right. And then let's just work our way from the top to the bottom. Zinfandel, Chardonnay. Then we'll come back over to the top. Shiraz, Merlot, and Malbec. Cool. How did you do? All right. I got the spanogram and the remaining 5 words. Grape expectations. Okay, moving on to connections, group words that share a common thread. For Monday, January 26th, 2026, go ahead, add another day to your 43-day streak. Our 16 connections words are foster, cow, badge, milk, rabbi, rattle, field, moose, squeeze, close or close, that could be read either way, ruffle, fleece, weaver, drain, go. Okay, I'm feeling something here. And buffalo. All right. Well, there's animals, cow, buffalo. But I'm noticing like rabbi could be rabbit, and goa could be goat. So maybe we have animals minus a letter. Where oh, moose, that was the other one. I was like, what? And badger. So badger, moose, rabbit, goat. Purple. Animals minus a letter. Let's give it a try. Mammals minus the last letter. Okay, great. Well, we got that. Okay. Started off with purple. That's good. Let's see. Foster, rattle, field, cow, squeeze, close or close, ruffle, fleece, weaver, drain, milk, buffalo, foster. Jodie Foster, Field, Sally Field, okay. Sigourney Weaver, Close, Glenn Close. So actresses, Jodie Foster, Sally Field. Okay, what else could it be if not that? I think this is would be blue category. These are definitely names. They sound like names. All right, but rattle, squeeze, ruffle, fleece, like rattle somebody's feathers. Ruffle the feathers, fleece, drain. Oh, fleece and drain, milk, like you milk it for all it's worth. Okay, I feel like some of those words go in together. I'm going to go ahead and try this, hoping that these are actresses. Yes. Okay. Iconic actresses. All right. So we've got our purple and our blue. I wonder if we could get a reverse rainbow. Squeeze, rattle, ruffle, fleece. Those actually seem like they could go together, but cow, we've got green and yellow left. Cow, drain, milk, buffalo. Squeeze, like squeeze every drop out of it. Let me take ruffle. No, fleece, like you fleece somebody for, like you steal, like fleece them. Somebody gets fleeced. Drain and milk, maybe those seem to go together a little better. Like you're milking it for all it's worth. You're squeezing every drop out of it. You're draining it, fleecing it. Yeah. Cow, rattle, ruffle, buffalo. Okay, we've got some double letters, rattle, but not on cow. Let me take a sip of coffee. I'll tell you guys about my coffee real quick. Every morning, well, most every morning, not every morning, I have a Keurig, so I put my coffee, I make a cup of coffee. And then I also have an espresso machine. And so I do a shot of espresso and I pour that in into my coffee. And our friend Katie, she told me that's called a shot in the dark. And so I also put half and half and a few stevia drops. And that's how I take my first cup of coffee. So nice and strong. And creamy, delicious. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give this a try. I think I'm going to give this a try. Squeeze, drain, milk, fleece. Maybe green. Maybe reverse rainbow? Nope, it's yellow. Dang. Okay. But what is this? Cow, rattle, ruffle, buffalo. Shuffle off to buffalo. Rattle, ruffle, buffalo. Like maybe that's cow down. Like you cow down, you ruffle somebody's feathers, you buffalo somebody. They say like to bulldoze them, maybe. Rattle their cage, cow down, ruffle their feathers. So maybe these are animal related, like in animal terms. I don't know. I can't think of what else it would be, but something that I just noticed after I did like the milk and the cow separate is that they have the moose in the purple category, field, like cows are in the field, milk and a cow. I don't know. I'm wondering if anybody is going to make a mistake of just choosing cow and milk and field and moose or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think where the mistakes are going to be. All right, let me just, by default, we get green without any more kerfuffle. Okay, daunt. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have a feeling green is going to be last today. Like a lot of people are going to get green last. How did you do? If you got green, how did you do? Cuz this, I feel like this was kind of tough. Like I knew my actresses, and the animals minus a letter or mammals minus a letter was kind of a giveaway with the GOA. That, and then the rabbi, yeah, I mean that one was just kind of like an easy category for me today. I feel like if you don't know your actresses, blue is going to be tough. And really yellow and green were not as straightforward in my opinion. So it'll be interesting. Let's go on then and check the bot. But my current streak is 44, max streak 251. I've played 515 games. Okay. Ooh, extremely tricky. Yeah. They're giving this a 5 out of 5. Yeah, I don't feel like it was very straightforward today. Now, I got lucky and didn't make any mistakes, but I think it was it was hard to see the connections in my opinion. Okay. So we have 19% made no mistakes. 13% 1, 11% 2, 9% 3, and 48% did not solve. Okay, I got a 98 out of 99 because I almost got a reverse rainbow. 1 in 70 people had this solution. Okay. So yeah, most people, 56% of the people got purple first, Goa. GOA, and then the moose. I feel like it was just a giveaway. All right. And then interesting, 39% got yellow first. So maybe that was easier than I felt like it, than I thought. Iconic actresses, 5 people got those first, and only 1% got green first. Yeah. That was a stretch. A lot of the mistakes are related to yellow and green. Rattle, squeeze, fleece, drain. Rattle, squeeze, ruffle, fleece. I'm not sure about that. Milk, squeeze, close, drain. Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. Rattle, squeeze, ruffle, drain. Okay, they just all over the place on the yellow and green. Oh, yeah. I could have really struggled on that one if I didn't think about each word and try to. But anyway, a lot of mistakes around yellow and green today. Okay, fantastic start. You solved purple first, which is often the trickiest category, but not always. Okay. Oh, wait, the most common mistake here was exactly cow, milk, moose, and field. Yep, one from each category. And I was wondering if people made that mistake with the cow. Yep, cow, milk, moose, field. All right, and then I got blue, and most people at this point got yellow next. And rattle, squeeze, ruffle, fleece was the most common mistake. All right, more mistakes regarding yellow and green. And by default, I got that green last. All right. Well, let's see. Let's remove this. I'm wondering if when I disconnect my phone from the cable, if it, no, it's still up on the screen. I don't really know what happened, but I might have to do a reboot on the computer today just to make sure that I don't have any like hanging processes or whatever, but that definitely threw me off. Let me see if I stop screen mirroring. There we go. Okay, well, how did you do on your games today? I would really love to hear about them down in the comment section below. If you could, would you hit that subscribe button? I would really like to see this little channel grow. To be honest, I have been contemplating not doing a daily NYT Games video, and then possibly switching it up and doing something else on a daily basis. And so I am pondering that right now. So if all of a sudden you notice there's a change, it's because I made that decision to not make a daily New York Times Games video. Okay. Also, if you could check out that video right there that YouTube is offering you, I'd appreciate it. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, be kind, and I'll hopefully see you again tomorrow with some more of the daily New York Times games. Bye.